Look, your necklace with the fairy water. You got used to living without it pretty quickly.
I'm not a fairy anymore, so I don't need fairy water.
This is where we met for the first time.
You were trying to catch me like a bird.
How was I to know you'd be so big and so stubborn?
You're a fine one to talk.
You're right. Even if we don't have a whole lot in common, we can certainly agree on that. Who are those people?
These statues scare me.
They look like the pillars from Fai's tale, only with faces. Hey there, what's going on?
Brider, I can't work like this.
Master Bodiak?
This man is disturbing my investigation. Talk to him. Send him away. I have no time for this sort of thing.
I'm sorry, but the School of Arcane Combat of Andergast has closed off this area until further notice. You should go home.
What happened here?
A mob from the city wanted to chase a traveling merchant out of the country, and this is what became of them. Ta-da! Ancient Tulamide pillars with an Andergastrian core. No trace of the merchant.
He disappeared?
Yep, now shoo. Otherwise the same thing might happen to you too.
Everything's cursed. Fai was our best chance to heal you.
But isn't he evil? Didn't he petrify those people?
Nuri, that was an Andergastrian lynch mob. Had I been able, I would have turned them into stone too. He must have left a trace around here somewhere. I'd better find it before the mages from the School of Arcane Combat do. Otherwise we'll be right back where we started. Hey, anybody in there?
She can't hear, and if you keep yelling like that, so please.
A stone pillar with a stone sword and an elaborately chiseled if it really were chiseled, that is. The clearing has been fenced off.
Hands off! This...
The pillar. It has the face of the butcher woman. What happened here? What happened here? Looks like the knapsack of a one, not like the bag of a...
Watch it, lad. From what direction...
Are you asking me?
Oh, he's... Brider, See to it that he goes away.
Beat it.
All right. But first I have to find out what happened.
Take your paws off...
Nuri could pretend to be the petrified one in front of them, but her voice isn't deep enough. Nuri could pretend to be the petrified one but her voice isn't deep enough. Psst. Nuri, can you do me a favor? Distract the mage. He'll think you're the petrified woman.
Shall I tell him about King Chestnut and the...
No, just add...
What questions?
Listen.
How many attackers were there?
Say you were overrun.
What did the mage look like?
It was too foggy. You couldn't see anything.
How do you know all that?
I don't know anything. I'm just guessing.
From what direction did the attack come?
It came out of the forest.
And in what direction did they depart?
To the northwest. Can you remember all that?
Yes, that's easy.
Oh, what a waste of time. It appears the spirit of these peasants has been extinguished once and for all.
Well, okay, just the interpack. Do I have to? That makes me sad.
Ha! I have contact.
What did she say? Do you need...
No, the report isn't difficult. I can memorize it. Take your paws off my...
Nuri. When he asks how many attackers there were, tell him... Say you were over... If he wants a description... He wore a... Tell him you were and the attack... Into the forest. Can you remember?
Yes, that's it.
The statement has changed.
Notes?
No, the report isn't difficult. I can memorize it.
These pillars remind me of Fi's description of... He's too far... Another barrier.
Hey,
It's standing in the exact... Only the petrified people...
hey.
I'm too far away. Hey, is there any...
Indeed there is. He's carrying a double consumer which he uses to...
What?
I can see it. He's standing behind you, grinning. No, we still don't... Now please go away.
For that, I first need to enter the clearing unseen. I'm not going back until I know where Fi was. Nuri. When he asks how many attackers there were, tell him... 11 to 15. If he wants a description of the mage, tell him... He wore a crocus-coloured brooch on his left breast. Tell him the attack came from... It came from the northeast, and the attackers... Into the forest. Can you remember all...
Only...
Yet another new story.
Notes?
No, the report isn't difficult. I can memorize it.
Nuri. When he asked... 11 if he... He wore... Tell him... It came and the... Into the tech. Can you remember?
I think...
Yet another new story.
Notes?
No, the report isn't difficult.
Nuri. When he asks how... Say you if he wants it. He will tell him. It came and the... You couldn't... Can you remember all that?
Yes, that's it.
Yet another new story.
Notes?
No, the report isn't difficult.
Nuri. When he asked... "11 to if he want." He will tell him you and the... You can you remember?
Notes?
No,
What happened? Nuri. When he asked... Say you if he want... It was to tell him you and the... You couldn't... Can you remember?
Yes, that's... Notes?
no, the report.
What happened here? He's too far... These pillars remind me of a stone pit with a stone sword and an elaborate... If it really were chiseled, that is. Nuri. When he asked... 11 if he want... He wore a... Tell him... It came and the attack... Into the fog. Can you remember?
I think... Notes?
No, the report isn't.
Nuri. When he asked... 11 if he want... He wore a... Tell him the... It came from... And the attack... To the northwest. Can you remember all that?
What was he wearing again?
A crocus-coloured brooch on his left breast.
Then let's go.
Thanks, Nuri. You're a big help.
Yet another new story. They came from the northwest and then went where? Ida, what are you? I can't remember all this by myself.
That'll keep them busy for a while.
Take your...
It's firmly in place. For that, I first need to... I can't just rip it open. The lock is too heavy. Yeah. Whatever's in there, it smells... They smell funny. Somehow... Oh, my fex, what is this stuff? Somebody painted a red and a white. Perhaps it's some kind of card. A key.
That's enough, Brider. We have a statement. Have you thoroughly searched the crime scene?
Yeah, nothing there. If there's anything else, it must be in the tent. I'll just finish writing this up.
Uh-oh. If she's really about to search the entire tent, she'll eat. It can't be helped. I have to get out. If only there were a door here. Come on, close, quickly. Made it.
And don't disturb the crime scene. I'll hear every sound.
That was close. Huh? There's another one here. Apparently the mages haven't even found him yet. Prius be with me. That's the mask from the burial chamber. What else has that merchant fellow been keeping from me? He's got the mask firmly clutched in his hand. I need to use rougher measures if I want to get it loose. What I need is a hammer. Another and he's got the mask from fire. Good riddance. It fits. The kid locked away my creation. I'm flattered. I really impressed the kid with this. She surely won't mock me again. I can still sense life. Creepy. Creepy. These pillars remind me of Fi's description of the burial chamber. If these really are petrified... Talking to him...
Take your paw.
She seems to be having fun. Won't work. Oh, come on. That won't work. Oh, come on. I still need a... These pillars remind me of Fi's... That won't work. No,
I won't have you disturb the crime scene, young...
I'll be careful.
No, what... No, the maid... No. Talking to him is... She seems to be... Looks like the nap, not like the... I can't think of anything. Nothing happened. It only works on... If these really are... I don't need magic for that. It would break, the mage would turn around and spot...
Hey! I told you not to break anything. I have no idea what everyone sees in her.
I still need a... He's got the... I need to use... Got it, and now I'm out of here.
Oh, Brider. What have you got there, boy?
This?
That can't be...
Master Bodia?
Nothing. Take it from him. That is quite obviously a very dangerous artifact. Question the swineherd in the...
Understood. So
You can't just take the artifact.
look at me when I'm talking to you. The School of Arcane Combat wants to know what terrible thing has happened around here. I, on the other hand, am surprised at how boring our investigations have been so far. So please don't make this too easy for me or I'll be even more disappointed. First question. What sort of artifact was that?
That was an ancient magical weapon. In the wrong hands, it could cause untold harm.
And how did someone like you come to possess something so powerful?
I found it behind the tent. One of the statues had it in its hand. Is that all? Can I go now?
Boy, you are boring. You didn't even try to lie to me. Oh, this kingdom can't even get incidents of black magic right. And now for my last question. Who are you anyway?
I'm Giron.
Fine, that's all. You may go.
Seriously?
I can see from 100 paces that you're harmless. Or do you have another question before you return to your...
You're a novice at the wizard school, right?
Right, a combat mage in training. Forever damned to serve the Undergastrian nobility in their mindless squabbling with Nostria.
Why don't you leave if you don't like it?
First I have to make it through my training.
What happened here?
Didn't I already tell you? Last night, 5 Undergastrians got together at the Fat Ham Inn to drive a Talamid merchant from the forest. And they were found like this the next morning.
You didn't say that they met at the inn, or that there were 5 of them.
Well, now you know.
What happened to the Talamid?
We don't know. He probably won't be too far. All his belongings are still here. We suspect he's hiding in the forest.
Your teacher seemed very excited about my artifact.
That's the way he is. He collects rare artifacts, travels around a lot for them. Supposedly he once even went to the Rastulian Wall to Draconia, but I don't know any more about that.
Are you good at riddles?
What sort of riddles? What's the context?
I can't tell you.
Then I can't solve it. Well, I think that's enough. Get lost so I can keep searching in peace.
I think I've seen enough. Come on, Nuri. I'll take you home.
What should we do now?
Did you hear what the mage said? She mentioned there were 5 people in the mob, but there were only 4 pillars in the clearing. What if the 5th person escaped? There would be a witness.
Or you just let me stay a raven. It isn't all that bad.
Not as long as I can do something about it. I'll ask around in town and try to find out what happened to Faye. You better stay here.
I'm tired anyway. I'll just sleep for a while. Will you wake me if there's any news?
I will. Sweet dreams. I tried everything. I asked Herzinda nothing and nobody. And anyway, Nuri's old body. I hope this far he... I wonder how my life would have... That occurred. Anyone who's different will end up there sooner or later. At least I was spared that when I was young. A little place all... The Andergastrians love them. As soon as Nuri is herself, that means my days as a bird cat. It's been a while since I heard from the Tanners Guild. They seem to... At least not until Nuri is her fairy self. This is the district boundary. It's exactly where... And the smell of the pig urine. You ugly beasts. After I solve Faye's riddle, I'll hopefully... I hate this stable, and I hate this pig trough even more. The children who emptied their chamber, weren't they supposed to be work? I prefer the well, and since yesterday I also... Not before I'm finished here. The warriors in the temple don't like me. They think I'm a cowardly louse who only brings them misfortune in combat. At least that's what they say.
I bid you a good morning.
What is a jester doing in Hilda's booth?
I'm no mountebank. I'm a businessman. Should I wear rags like you? Oh, how I loathe these country bumpkins.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing. Can I interest you in some colourful ceramics? Or perhaps some fine glassware? I'm just passing through, so it's now or never.
Can you tell me anything about a stone and a scarab?
Is it a regular stone or a precious stone?
Good question. That's enough. Thanks. Did you notice anything suspicious last night?
Did the thief visit you too?
What thief?
One of my glass boxes was stolen. I could only see the fellow from a distance. He carried a long staff on his back. Blasted herdsman.
Maybe it was a magic staff.
By the gods, what would a magician want with my cheap goods? I mean, I wouldn't have thought this rebel had that much taste.
What was stolen?
A jewelry box made from fake gemstones. The junk wasn't worth anything anyway.
Then why was it stolen?
Did I say that out loud? It was worth a fortune, of course.
You deal in glassware.
I heard that there is no glass in Andergast. You don't even have windows in this humble corner of the world. I came here to change that. How was I supposed to know that these stinking pig farmers don't have any money?
What was stolen?
A jewelry, the junk.
Then why?
Did I say it was... Weren't you going to buy anything?
No, thank you.
Such a waste.
I liked Hilda's old stand better. Fragile ceramics. Who's supposed to buy all? I hate the smell of pork roast is in the air. They seem so cheerful and carefree. Hard to believe that at some point they'll grow up to be... Ah, here, piglets are happily suckled, and at the inn, it's a never-ending... I'd better not distract him. The sheep will be slaughtered soon enough. Luckily he's here today, although ever since the citizens survived the terrors of last winter, that even Andergast can change. The school courtyard is quiet. The students are probably out on maneuvers in the woods.
Hey there, birdcatcher. The School of Arcane Combat is only for mages and novices. What are you doing here?
Master Bodiak asked me to come.
Master Bodiak isn't here. Come back later if you want something from him.
Garon!
Giacomo!
Hello, Garon.
Hello, Hilda.
What luck! Here I was thinking I'd sent you to your doom. Is it true what they say? Have people really been turned into stone pillars?
Yes, it's true.
By the gods!
How do you know Fahi?
I met him on my travels. He was said to own a rare fairy artifact I was interested in.
He's an artifact dealer?
He trades in them, but I never got the impression that he knows much about them. He even tried to sell me the fairy artifact as a mere ritual stone from the southern jungles. He had no idea what a treasure he was sitting on.
If Fahi is just a simple merchant, where did he get the power to transform Nuri back?
I don't know his secret, but I saw it with my own eyes. We were enjoying a cup of Tulamid gold when he brought out a pot with a berry bush and transformed it into a crane before my very eyes.
It could have been an illusion.
No, Garon. It was the most powerful magic I have ever seen. And he was smiling cheerfully as though it was no effort at all. Garon, that man can mold lives into other forms as he wishes.
Even into stone?
I assume so.
What about Fahi's dream?
Princess Saja's journey?
He only told me the beginning. Do you know the rest?
No. But the battle which he joined was the great battle in the Gorian desert between the demon lord Borbarat and Rohal the Wise. All Aventuria struggled to save the world from the demon invasion. Unfortunately, there was no one who could relate the tale.
Why not?
There wasn't a single survivor.
What about Fahi's riddle?
The stone and the scarab? I don't know. But perhaps it's the key to this whole story.
Can a single riddle really be that important?
Fi seemed convinced of it.
Let's talk about something else. How's the fairy research coming along?
All my energy is going into researching the reasons for Nuri's tragic transformation. It's difficult enough to study a people that don't even exist in Aventuria. Now I have to understand an exchange of souls between a raven and a fairy as well.
I don't know how I can ever repay you for your help.
Well, there is something.
Tell me.
Can you bring me some wine from Hilda's bar? She won't give me any.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Garon. You can put it in here.
Were you here yesterday evening?
Yes, but in my room. The mood downstairs was too aggressive for me. There was a lot of alcohol involved.
Can you remember who was here?
The 3 at the next table, and then 4 others.
5 people attacked Fahi's tent yesterday, but only 4 were petrified. So the 5th must be here in this room. But which of the 3 is it? Thanks, Giacomo. I'll see you later.
Wait, Fahi may prove to be a dark mage, but if you want to transform Nuri back, he's our only hope.
What are you talking about?
Fairies need fairy magic nearby, or their spirit changes. And for a long time, Nuri's body was the greatest source of fairy magic that she had. That means if you don't, she'll forget who you are and what you experienced together. She'll even forget who she once was.
We can't let that happen.
Do you have any idea what happened to Fahi?
No, but I will soon. Hey, who was with the mob in the forest yesterday?
They're very obstinate fellows.
I'll handle them somehow.
I thought you didn't see me.
Hello, Hilda. What kind of wine is that?
That's red Garon. From the North Marshes. Sounds delicious, huh?
Actually, it sounds like someone owes me a sample.
I'm sorry, but this barrel has been ordered and paid in advance by Count Svendrik Rothling. He's going to pick it up tonight.
Since when are you the new barmaid?
Oh, since the sowing season. Did you miss me in the marketplace?
I was just asking. Can you tell me who was here yesterday evening?
Everybody that's here now. And then Wolfram with his sister and 2 friends. But they say something happened to them in the forest yesterday.
Thanks. That's all I need to know. Oh, come on, Hilda. Nobody will miss that little bit of wine.
I'm sorry, but this barrel has been ordered and paid and he's going to pick it up.
Since when are you the new...
Oh, did you miss...
Oh... See you later, Hilda.
Don't keep me...
A sight for the gods.
Watch out, Garon. The wood is...
I just wanted to get a little from the...
I'm afraid I can't let you. This wine has been I'm sorry, but this barrel has been ordered. He's going to pick it up.
Oh, come on, Hilda.
Oh, Gar, please leave the... What can I do?
Oh,
I'm sorry, he's going to...
oh,
I'm sorry, he's going to...
Since when...
Oh, did you...
Oh... See you later, Hilda.
Don't keep me...
Were the 3 of you here last night?
Who's asking?
Just tell me, were you?
None of your business.
All 3 of us were here.
The whole night?
The whole godless night.